Right now, we're going to help bring your sexy back, and the woman to do it has been doing it for a long time. This is Kathleen Pagnini. She is the inner core and pelvic floor specialist. Nice to have you on the show.
Thanks.
We're going to have some fun because you have owned fitness facilities, managed them. You've been doing this and taking care of yourself and helping other women since 1984, so you know a thing or two. So when we say that you have, with her book, The 7 Secrets to a Sexy Silhouette, which every woman wants to have, it really starts with the core. You hear that every time when it comes to anything physical and fitness, it starts with your core. So tell us about the 2 cores that you mention in your book.
A lot of people don't know that they have an internal corset. So we have an internal core that is supposed to pre-activate prior to your outside, prior to you doing a sit-up or even getting up to walk. Your internal core, literally, when it fires, it narrows your waist, stabilizing your spine so you can have more mobility and freedom of movement. You cannot train this inner core or inner corset like with a sit-up or a crunch or even a Kegel. You train this inner corset strictly by imagery, visualization. We're accessing a different part of the brain.
Interesting.
Yes.
And a lot of people don't know this because we've never heard this before. At least I've never heard this before. So this is a really cool technique. So what are some of the things that we do to visualize this so we can get that core strong?
Well, first of all, we spend a lot of time using our outside muscles.
Okay.
So my online program is called The Corset and the Coat. So we go to the gym and we do the bicep curls and the squats and the sit-ups to strengthen all of the outside, what we call the coat muscles. When we need to put our corset on first.
Oh, okay. So it's a little bit reverse, working that in to bring it onto the outside. Okay.
And the shape comes from the inside, not from the outside. So we're spending a lot of time going to the gym, doing all these classes, which can definitely enhance our shape.
So in a sense, we've been working out harder, but not really smarter.
Correct.
Okay, so your book and the different techniques that you have in here really help us to focus from the inside out and build that strength.
Absolutely.
And you've been doing it for such a long time, and you look fantastic.
Well, I had to stop working out. I had to start working in.
Yeah, I love that. So give us some simple things that we can do, because you say how you sit is very important.
Yes.
So to give us some techniques and show us right now, because is it keeping the feet flat?
Well, a lot of people, first of all, they think their spine is behind them.
Okay.
Because they see these bony protuberances back there.
Right.
But that's where all the nerves are going through.
Okay.
So if you're going to sit, a lot of people think that you have to sit up straight.
Right. That's what you've been taught and told.
Right.
Sit up straight.
But that's going to compress those nerves and give you pain.
Okay.
So I want you to have an image in your brain that your spine is more of an apple core in the middle of you. So you have half a body in the front and the rest of your body in the back.
Okay.
So you have this spine holding you up, and your head sits on top like a Tootsie Pop.
Yeah.
So your face is in front, and the rest of your skull is in back, right?
Nice.
So then I want you to put your hands underneath your bum, everybody that's sitting.
Okay.
And find those 2 sharp, pointy things. Those are your sits bones. You should always be sitting on the sits bones.
Okay, that's smart, because some people sit like this, they hunch over, or they sit at a slouch, and they're really not, protecting the core.
Well, they're sitting on their sacrum, which is right back here.
Okay.
Where all the nerves, a lot of nerves are there, and they're putting a lot of pressure on those nerves sitting like that.
Right.
So number 1, sit on those sits bones. And I have a lot of women taking their girth and they pull it apart and they sit. So they're right there on their sits bones. Then another real important thing is a lot of us hold tension in our bodies.
Right.
And we don't know it. So if everyone wants to just tense their bodies really tight, go ahead and do that. Now release. There are a lot of people in that constant tension all day long.
It's unhealthy.
No.
It's unhealthy.
So understanding where your body is will help access your internal corset.
And
so
that's what we want to do.
Yes, and bending correctly to pick up your grandbaby, so this will help as far as stress incontinence, back pain, having the smaller waistline and everything. Your inner corset must pre-activate prior to the coat muscle. But what we're doing is we're going to the gym and we're working all these coat muscles, sit-ups and squats and all this stuff, which is great.
Right.
But like we can have many different coats, but we only have one corset.
Yes.
We can have a yoga coat, we can have a Pilates coat, a weightlifter coat, but we have one corset. So.
One corset. Well, it's 7 Secrets to a Sexy Silhouette.com is the website. We'll have a link on our website as well. Thanks for being here. Interesting stuff. Something we've never heard before.
That's right.
We'll have more here on Arizona Daily Mix when we get back. Thanks.